D, tell me a story.
Welcome back to another D Story Corner, where I'm bringing you another story, new hair, new do, you do you. Don't forget, leave a comment. Let me know if you love these stories, what you like, what you don't like. Maybe you're in some of these stories and you recognize yourself, right? Let me know. Let me even know if you like my new hair, if I should rock it or if I should perm it next time. This is the teaching realtors lessons story, right? So it all takes place, I want to say this was a couple years back, and every Tuesday I drive around, and realtor caravans were big a few years back, before all this craziness and new things happened, right? So in our particular pocket, every Tuesday we had these realtor caravans, and you got to see the newest homes that were coming on the market, whether they were renovated or they're just new in the market by the seller, and or fixers, right? So realtors would have caravans. They'd have their open house set up from a time, 11 to 2, whatever the time is, right? And other realtors from everywhere would just come in, check out the house and preview it, right? So Mike D and I were driving around the Echo Park area, looking at different homes, the renovated ones, the messed up ones, right? And after looking at a few of them, we said, okay, let's go to this one on the hill. I've never seen it before. Sign just popped up, right? We know sign just popped up, so we're gonna go look at it. And I remember Mike saying, yeah, we gotta go. We gotta stop. I gotta go to the bathroom really, really bad. I was like, okay, we'll go in here. And as we're getting out, let me tell you guys a little bit of a backstory if you guys don't mind. A few weeks before then, my wife got into it. She's a lender, and she works for a big bank, and she got into it with a realtor. And this realtor works in this, his mom's a big-time agent, mother-in-law, whatever you want to call it, big-time agent, and they sell quite a bit of properties. But his client was working with my wife on a loan and getting it done. And for whatever reason happened, this guy starts yelling at everyone. My wife, all the women in the office. I think he had a problem with yelling at women in the office. Crazy, right? At my wife's boss, yelling everyone top of his lungs. And she told me about it. And I remember I mentioned to her, I know this guy. I don't know. Is he really like that? He's pretty calm and chill most of the time, but I guess he likes to pop off on women and have a power control, right? Anyways, I told her, if I see I'm going to handle it and figure it out, right? So I remember after she told me that a few weeks ago, I reached out to him a couple times because I did know. And I said, hey, this is Dennis Molina's husband, and I'm reaching out. I want to talk to you real quick about a couple things. And I reached out to him a few times, no call back. It was interesting. So I said, okay, probably, I don't know what he was thinking. But as we get to this open house, now fast forward to our open house, we get to this open house. I remember Mike saying, oh yeah, this is the listing agent right here. We know him. He's been reaching out to us. He's been wanting to work with us for the past year, calling us about different properties, wanting us to work with him. And I said, that's funny. This is the guy I've been trying to get a hold of. And agents are walking in, people that we know were waving hi because, it's an open house. And I see him coming down the steps from this house. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's about to be on right now. I was feeling a little bit gangster for some reason. I don't know if it was my hair. It wasn't like that at that time. But I was telling Mike, I need you to be on point, okay? No bathroom time right now. I need you to be, and Mike had to go to the bathroom. He's doing his crisscross dance saying, I gotta go. But I said, hey, I need you to just be ready, right? And I haven't even told Mike the story yet, or I don't know if I did or not, but he comes walking down the stairs, and I end up approaching him. He's saying hi to other people. I'm saying hi to other people. And then he gets to me and says, Dennis, DC guys, how are you guys? And I look at him, I said, we're not good. I said, the issue is you had a problem with my wife and raising your voice to other women in her office and disrespecting everyone. I said, now we got a big problem. And he's looking scared. He's saying, what? What did I do? And I think he finally started catching on that Dennis's husband, Molina, is the same guy as Dennis from DCLA who he's been trying to get business with. And you could see him connecting the dots in his head like, oh my God, holy crap, I just did something wrong. And I'm starting to get more and more heated, like, why didn't you call me back? Now we're going to need to handle this. Now I'm going to have to make an example out of you in your open house. And you see Mike walking around to the other side, just being prepared to see what goes down. And you could see realtors trying to say hi to him, but he's trying to push them away, trying to de-escalate. And I'm just popping off saying, this is what happens when you don't understand who you're messing with. Now we are going to have to settle this like grown-ups, LA style, right? And he's at the verge of tears saying, please don't mess up my open house. Please don't do this. And after a lot of talking it out and figuring it out, I tell Mike, go upstairs, go pee, Mike. Because I could see he had to go to the bathroom. He ends up going to the bathroom. I finally told him, you need to handle and fix your tone, not to me, but to my wife and her whole office, right? Figure out what needs to be done. And he ended up apologizing, saying sorry, doing whatever needed. And we still never did business with him, right? But the one thing he got caught with was his pants down, not connecting the dots. So the moral of the story is treat people how you wanted to be treated. I mean, I tried reaching out to this guy in private, right? And he ignored me. He completely ignored me. But now that we're in public situation, I'm going to make a public example out of him. And I mean, I was loud, sure, and this was my turn to go on the offense instead of defense like last time, if you heard the last one. So, act right. Treat people with respect. You don't know who you're going to be doing business with in the future. So don't start raising your voice, especially at women, guys. Okay? Take care.